Adam Wainwright facing Orlando Cabrera here in the 5th inning. Cabrera 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored one of the runs, and the first pitch is in for a strike. And we're pleased to have with us Walt Jocketty, the Vice President and General Manager of the Cincinnati Reds, whose team leading the Cardinals by 7 coming into this game. And the ironies of baseball, we were talking about that earlier. You were here, very successful World Championship team, and now you're in Cincinnati.
Right, and I enjoyed my time here. It was a great time. Got a great run and won a World Championship, and in the postseason for a few years, and now I have the opportunity to run another organization and try to do the same thing. And it's been great. We've got a lot of great young talent and good ownership with Bob Castellini and his group that have supported us all along, and it's made it very enjoyable.
A role as Chapman is going to take this sport by storm.
He's a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, it was so exciting when he came into the game the other night and made his debut, and they put his picture up on the screen when he was warming up in the bullpen, and the people got excited. And then he came in, and it was amazing. It really, look at this. It looks like a championship celebration or something. But
it's
he came
like a
in,
postseason game.
I mean, and he just came in and was dominating. It's going to be a fun guy to watch.
103-mile-an-hour fastball, maybe higher than that, and a breaking ball that was about close to 90.
He had a slider that was devastating. It was fun to see. You see it there.
I talked to Bob Gibson last night for about a half an hour, and the only thing he wanted to know was about Chapman.
Oh, really?
He quizzed me for 20 minutes about Chapman.
He has such a free and easy, fluid delivery. It's remarkable, and you know, you hope that everything goes well for him and continues to be successul.
You know, Bob Gibson doesn't ask about other pitchers often.
You're right.
That's right.
I know Gibby pretty well. You're right.
So that's a testimony right there. The influence of Billy Martin for you.
Yeah, Billy was my first years in Oakland in the early '80s. Was the manager, and he took a liking to me for some reason, and was very helpful in teaching me a lot of things about the game and just how to, you know, and teaching me about loyalty and honesty and your word is your bond and things like that. And you know, Billy was a very interesting guy, and I'm sure you guys got to know him. But he was good to me. You know, a lot of tough times, but some good times as well. Let me put it this way: when we went to spring training, we told our club, both Dusty and I spoke to the players before spring training and before the first game. And we told them we thought we had the talent to be competitive and compete, and we believe that. We believe that we had a club that should be strong enough to be in contention. And you know, we've really played well, and I think Dusty's done a great job of getting guys playing well. We finished the season well last year, which I think was a good springboard going into this year. And
you won 27 out of your last 40
games,
year.
Correct.
Right.
And it just carried through this year, and it's a fun club to watch. It's a young club with some good veterans and a nice mix of players.
Whitey made the comment that the only team in this division that could upseat the Cardinals was the Cincinnati Reds, and he was right. Yeah.
Well, you know, he's a very good judge of talent, obviously.
He certainly
that makes me feel pretty good that he felt that way. You know, I've always felt that pitching and defense win games, win championships, and our offense has really taken off this year too. And Brooke Jacoby's done a great job, and Dusty works with the hitters as well. But you know, pitching and defense is very, very important, and our defense made our pitching that much better, and we've been coming up with timely hitting, and so far things are working well.
Well, Walt, we're very pleased with your opportunity, making the most of it, and Dusty Baker, after his time in Chicago, having success.
Right. It's been great.
Yeah.
And you still got a lot of friends here in St. Louis.
I do. Yeah, I still have a lot of friends, and so it's kind of bittersweet coming back here, you know.
I bet.
But it's always a pleasure.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Hernandez, who's 0 for 2, but drove in a run on a ground out. Roland, who was safe on that infield hit, and 7 hits for the Reds. They've had a hit, at least 1 in every inning thus far, in front 5-1. Hernandez strikes out to end the inning. Walt Jocketty, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure, Dick. Good to see you.
Continued success.